going to drizzle some olive oil in it. And add in 5 ounces of small diced onions. Get a little bit of a brown on them. I'm going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Go ahead and let that sit for just a minute. Now we're going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of uncooked white rice. Today I'm using short grain rice, but you can use really any type of rice that you like. Just make sure that you know the proper cooking time. Gonna add in 2 bay leaves and 4 cups of vegetable stock. Just gonna go ahead and stir that up real quick. And this will serve about 8 people. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this into the oven, and we're gonna get started on our shrimp in the meantime. So now we're gonna go ahead and start on our shrimp seasoning. So we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of creole, 1 full teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of Old Bay's seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and 4 tablespoons of potato starch. You can also use cornstarch if you have that available. Really doesn't matter which one. I just personally like the texture that potato starch gives. Now we're just going to mix all this up. So I've got our already cleaned and deveined shrimp right here. I'm just going to toss them over in this bag. And give that a thorough mix. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys ready, and we're going to throw them in the pan. So we got our pan nice and hot. I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, vegetable oil is going to stop the butter from burning. It's a pretty easy recipe. I know my family wishes I would make it more often, but it really doesn't take that long, and it doesn't take a lot of knowledge to make this either. So it's a great recipe you can just throw together as long as you have all the ingredients on hand. Take you about 30 minutes. Alright, so we've got our butter nice and melted. Go ahead and move that all around the pan. Make sure our butter and oil is completely mixed together. And we're going to start adding our shrimp in. Now these are medium-sized shrimp. I'd like to get the large, but this is all the grocery store had. So this is what we're using today. I'm going to get the rest of these guys in. And then I'm going to show you all how that rice pilaf turned out. Alright, let's see if we can get this out of here with one hand. Alright, pull that lid off. You can see that nice, beautiful rice pilaf. Now, We're actually going to let this sit for 10 minutes to kind of let some of that moisture come out. And then we're going to fluff it with a fork and go ahead and get it ready to serve. So it's time to go ahead and turn these. And always start in the 12 o'clock position so you know exactly where you started at. And I like to go clockwise. So I am now pulling our shrimp off. And we are going to go ahead and make our garlic butter sauce. We're going to turn our heat down to about a 3 or a low setting. And I'm just going to leave most of the drippings in this pan. I'm just going to add a whole stick of butter. And I'm going to go ahead and do 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Now trust me, this is a lot better if you mince your own garlic. But if you're like me and sometimes you just don't have the time, this works just perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and let that brown up just a hair. Toss that to the side. Hey, if y'all have made it this far into the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. So obviously I'm doing something right. We're going to go ahead and add, this is about a tablespoon of parsley. Let's get those flavors incorporating. Now I like to use parsley in this. You can also use cilantro. That would be really good. But since we're going to be putting on this rice pilaf, I really like to put parsley on it. Now, if you want a little bit of an extra kick, right about now, you can see that butter is definitely starting to brown a little bit. So it'd be the perfect time to throw in some crushed red pepper. I'm actually making this dish for some people that don't like a lot of heat, so I'm not going to do that today, but that would definitely be my go-to on a regular basis. See if we can't do this just a little bit faster. Also, pulling them out and doing this just gives them a little bit of time to crisp up. Go ahead and rock them around a little bit. Make sure to flip them. We don't want to be rough on them, but want to make sure that all that garlic butter gets on top of them and they get thoroughly mixed. Alright, we're going to let this cook down for 30 seconds and then it's going to be time to plate it up. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video if you watched it completely through. And if you didn't watch it completely through and you skipped to the end, give me a thumbs up anyways. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get updates on all of our new videos. We have plenty coming at you this week, so stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to eat my dinner. Don't you wish you could have some?